her dog or her cat was named Vagina. Vagina.
Hey everybody, welcome to MIKEroaggress'd. All of our vaginas out there. That's what we should call our squad, the vaginas. I can't do charm. Everybody, welcome our beloved friend, Kieran. What? I'm going the wrong way. Is this the right way? Let me know. Kieran.
How are you?
I've been good. I missed you. How have you been?
I am good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
Yeah, time difference and all.
I tell you what, bear with me. Can I just get my glasses? Because I can barely see. I'm as blind as a bat.
Now you're okay. Get your glasses.
All right, bear with me 2 seconds. Hang on, sorry.
I shall say hello to all of our beautiful. Okay, I guess I'm just alone now. God, I'm wondering if I have to do another solo stream. I have echo. You hear me? Anyway, hello to all of our beautiful friends in the chat: Millie, Leah, Giorgio, Chris, Daniel, everybody. Hope B, Tina. Hope I'm not missing anyone. Anyway, thank you for being here tonight. I guess Kieran dipped out on me for a moment, but I will just be awkward on camera until he gets his glasses.
There we go.
Hey, Kieran White.
Hello. You know, there we go. Get the throne ready. You know, we're in the throne room. You can see a close up of me. Well, hello everybody. I'm here. I've arrived.
Surprise!
They've let me in the country. You know, without any clock shots, and you know, I didn't have to say vagina. You know, but yeah,
you're here.
I'm here. I've arrived, and you know, no formal arrests have been made as yet.
Are you guys surprised?
Just realized I got this little bit poking out now.
You look fine. You look fine. Welcome to the country, though.
Well, it's good. I'm just having to get used to actually looking at you rather than looking through the the black mirror.
I don't have to keep it a secret anymore. Yes.
Can I just say that Tina got us the greatest drinks last night?
That was so good. What kind of? It was some kind of whiskey. It was really good.
Peanut butter whiskey. Don't want to trigger anyone. Not naming.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, it is. My dentist is going to find out it's a thing because the amount of sugar in it.
I always thought his room looked like something on Fogworm. Yeah, though, we've had a good ass time.
Oh, we have indeed.
We've fought bitches. We've gone on adventures.
We fought bitches that we thought were bitches, but they weren't. They were bastards.
No, that guy was a bitch.
Oh, well.
I'm so happy to have you here, though.
Look, Mikey has been an absolutely incredible host. And,
from our undisclosed location that we are in.
Yes, the bunker.
Yeah, we're in a bunker.
Yep.
So how long was it since you've been here? So for anybody new just coming to the party right now, he had been trapped in his homeland of the UK for not taking the in exile for how long?
1,180 days. Not that I was counting or anything.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, so many people caved from the pressure over minor little inconveniences.
And some people took it, you know, just to go on one trip to the UK, and you know.
Yeah, though I still can't believe you're here.
No, I know. It was. It's really incredible because the amount of time that I've said to you that, you know, doing all of this stuff, it's been purely, you know, pixel people, as I call them. But now
it's so surreal. It feels like a split screen effect.
I know.
Split screen this, bitches. I'm so yeah. Our what's going on with our green card marriage? Are babies on the way? People would like to know.
Well, I'm ovulating.
Men can get pregnant now, so babies no longer.
Yeah, They will be them bees.
So I feel like we need to tell people about like highlights of our trip.
Well, can we start off with the
Yeah.
temperature differential? Because I am melting and you are freezing.
He keeps
Let's
the
call the
air
whole thing
conditioner like a morgue in here. Speaking of morgue, we had to do some morguing.
You know, never, you know, I had a, you know, you fantasize about the things that you'll do when you get back and everything. Well, boy, have those little ambitions of mine been completely, you know, transcended.
Marry my green card. People don't know what a process that is just in general.
You know, it's well suited for very rich men bringing in their Russian brides and not anything else, because Mikey would have to, as my wife, well, be a husband, I'll be a husband.
I could be a they.
Ah, a they.
They.
Wow.
A them.
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 Hi, I'm a they them. Yeah, you'd have to prove that you've got enough money in the bank account to take care of me for the couple of years that it takes to get the adjustment. Then any debts I have, or any kind of debts I incur while I'm here, or any kind of like crime or anything, you'd have to sign like a declaration to basically take responsibility for it.
I think I'm the one more likely to commit crimes.
True. And I wouldn't be able to work for the whole time.
You and Chris likes the cold too.
Yes.
He keeps my house like a morgue, or he keeps the undisclosed location like a morgue.
Holy
I'll
fuck.
put that out. They, yes.
They've.
Yes. And them spins. Them bends.
Oh, I thought they was like, you know,
What?
MILF. But they.
No, nobody wants to fuck any theys. Have you ever seen a they you want to fuck? I still can't believe you're here though. I mean, and it's weird because I feel like you want to celebrate the vaccine travel mandates ending, but they never should have been there in the first place.
No, but not only that, but it was announced and they still kept it going for a couple of days. And the next mission, I have to give a shout out to the incredible people over at, oh gosh, I forget the name.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Defending unvaccinated tourists or travelers. I forget what it is, but those guys have been absolutely incredible in Discord, putting pressure on, you know, senators and congressmen and all of these people, and well, the same thing. But yeah, they've been incredible. The next mission we need to do now is, and this is the thing, as Americans, you won't know this unless you're outside the country trying to get someone in. But when the CDC puts recommended vaccines and everything for anybody, the reason they do it is because people that haven't got enough money, they put them on there and it's a loophole. So if the CDC puts them on like a scheduled list, the vaccine, it means that poorer people can get them for free. It's like a procedure. However, the US government, the immigration, uses that list as what foreigners have got to have to come into the country. So currently the COOF, the clot shot, is on the scheduled list of vaccines. We're going to call it vaccines. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's my channel.
The clot shots.
Where do you think you are? TP USA?
Hey, you know. There you go. But yeah, so we need to get rid of that for the green card application because it's just ridiculous.
I completely agree with our friend DeVille. It's crazy to me how quickly I feel like people are trying to sweep under the rug everything that happened. We had segregation. We had children being muzzled for 2 years. And people are on both sides are so willing to forget it all.
Well, we haven't got this on the schedule of stuff to talk about, but the WHO just came out with this new illness that apparently causes blood clots and heart attack and coronary stuff. So they're already starting.
Is myocarditis one of them?
Yeah, it is indeed. You know, who'd have thunk it?
A new illness. Who knew? We need to talk about all the things we've done though.
Oh.
You showed me the Goonies. I'd never seen the Goonies.
Yep.
Charlie Kirk was in it. The ogre-y looking
Sloth.
Sloth.
Oh god.
Hey Britt, you missed the surprise. But here he is.
I'm here.
By the way, I should mention before we go on, send us your super chats. They will go to the foundation of Mike moving to Florida, which also doubles as the shadow foundation for the Kieran coming to visit Mike in Florida foundation. So send us your super chats, become a channel member, give me more swinging members, subscribe to my locals, all the stuff. Help me be a better grifter.
And we'll cream a little bit off the top for a bit of a last hurrah, enjoy steak.
Yes, we have enjoyed steak. We've had so much Mexican food.
I'm pretty much mooing now.
Can we agree, by the way, there's something wrong with people in, I won't say where, but like that too. You go to the more like liberal areas, and there's something wrong with these people.
Wow,
like
you hadn't thought of this beforehand?
Well, I hadn't been there in a while.
Right.
So
yeah.
So we went out to one of these areas. The moment we got off the train, I almost fought this bitch. That guy was a dick. Do you know what I'm talking?
Oh yeah. Hey man, why you hit me?
So
he put his jacket on.
I was taking my jacket off. And you know when you're like taking your jacket off, my arm like ever so gently grazed the shoulder of this guy standing behind me. And so I turned around. I was like, oh, sorry. I said sorry, correct?
You did.
Thank you.
In the MIKERoaggress'd way.
Which is what?
It was sorry. You what? You know.
No, he started that. So this motherfucker standing behind me decides to like put his hands on me like this and just keeps them there. So I turned back around and I was like, I said, I'm sorry, get your goddamn hands off of me. And then he started like screaming and shit. Yo, man, fuck you. So of course, he basically had to hold me back at that point. I was like, fuck you.
I didn't think I'd see Eric Adams this early in the trip. It was.
We have almost had so many Bum Floyd encounters. Like you see now, they weren't making this shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Then there was the three-way guy. Not what that sounds like.
The three-way guy.
The bar. Again, not what it sounds like.
I drank lots that evening.
The one who knew me.
Oh.
Also not what it sounds like.
Everyone knows Mikey.
No, people think they do. Frank! Is this the infamous Kieran, the Queen of England? Congrats for surviving.
No. It's the Queen from England.
Tell Gino to fucking come on. We were supposed to once, and I miss you, Frank.
Surviving baby.
Would that be a good time to say that it's kind of hot in here?
It is rather hot.
Kind of hot in here. Let me just take my jacket off. It's kind of.
I also got to. Wow, look at that. Who made that?
I love your designs that may or may not come from wherever.
Thank you. I've got to have a look at something.
Oh, thank you.
I need to. I need to.
I try not to get too turned on.
No, I need to work on that a little bit because when it's printed, I need to see what the copyright symbol looks like. But it's shite. So I'll think of that for next time. But I got some exclusive merch as well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. I believe that they're selling them exclusively at Portfest. It's the appreciation group. It's
I think we've earned super chats through that.
Oh, beautiful.
That was meant to be a super chat. Thank you, Frank. I miss you. Yeah, tell Gino to come on. I miss Gino.
All right, let's take that off now.
That is beautiful.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's
I forgot what I say. We were talking about the three-way guy at the bar.
Oh yes, I digress.
So I'm a big fan. So are you. We're both big fans of people watching at bars.
Oh.
Like we'll come up with entire backstories in our heads.
Oh yeah.
Them. But so we're at this bar, and there was this hot guy there. Who I think that was his boyfriend, right? He definitely was with that guy.
I mean, I don't know. I was more perusing the female audience and trying to check for the old Adam's apple.
How many of them did we count, by the way? There were trances, 6, 7, 8 in one bar.
I've given up. What was the game we came up with? Man or Man?
Man or Ma'am. That's our new game.
Yeah.
And we both need to play it because, like, I need to make sure that they have an Adam's apple. You need to make sure they don't.
Yeah.
DeVille, thank you so much for the super chat. Sorry, I'm broken the phone. So is everyone. Thank you, though. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate your trolling. I love it. But yeah, so there was this hot guy at the bar who I think had this little Mexican boyfriend that he like
Definitely little.
had like his arm around.
Headlock.
So I caught like, you know, I looked at this guy, I was like, oh, he's cute. So he turns to me and he's like, hey, it's really good to see you again. And hold like he does this, he does one of these. He's like, it's really good to see you again. And I was like, I remember hot guys quite well. And I didn't remember this one. So I was like, what's your name? I don't think, and I never heard his name. And I was like, wait, where did we meet? He's like, we met here like a couple days ago. So I'm like, I haven't been to this bar in like 6-7 years.
So he says.
I haven't been. I'm positive he thought that I was somebody he had a three-way with, because as soon as I said I wasn't that person, he went from that. He was like,
oh yeah, but he still had hold
interest
of his boyfriend like that, and he was like turning around. It was something to watch. I was just more.
And I said, I was like, he was like, oh, you look just like somebody we know. So I was like, oh, well, he must have been ridiculously attractive.
And then he walked off.
Yeah, he was like, huh.
See, I told Mikey in those situations, what you do is you go, oh yes, you left your underwear at mine.
I should have.
You know.
What other crazies have we encountered?
Well, most of the city, but where do we start?
There were a lot of bum Floyds.
Yes.
They didn't get Floyded though.
No. We didn't have it.
Oh, that bar too. So we found this like rock and roll bar.
It was more roll and rock.
No, but they all looked kind of rock and rolly. It sucks though, because they had all these like rocker dudes there, all straight.
I mean, I was indifferent to the situation.
But for me, it's like they made a bar called Mike's Type. And it didn't matter. I got a phone call, came back at an interesting time.
I found your YouTube video the other day from a Syrian man.
If we all just had Syrian men.
I didn't realize that Assad was one of your fans.
Apparently, there are many. Didn't like some little person hit on you there?
Oh, very little. So I sashayed away to the corner, sway through the crowd to a empty space. So I've given it all this like walking through, and I'm like, sorry. And this guy's turned around and gone, don't apologize.
Nobody's saying that to me.
Well, he said it to me, and I nearly vomited.
I mean, I would have too if I saw him.
Yeah.
The other thing was, I have to say, by the way, he's like the greatest friend in the world. So I know a lot of you guys know my dog died recently, right before he came here. So he helped me bury him.
What are friends for, eh? That was not on the bingo list. When I come into the country, they say, what's the purpose of your visit? If only I could Tina Turner this situation. Oh, sorry. Yes, Tina.
No, Cher.
Cher, sure.
See, straight guy.
All right. Oh, God, we're live. Uh-oh. Rewind.
Yeah. I knew what you were going to say, though.
Yes, because I would go back and I would...
Turn back town.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good friend. It turns out we are not very good at we would be very bad, like gravekeepers.
Well, I'm a great foreman. Dig there.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not great with the digging.
What he does, right? So this is how he digs a grave. If you wanted to know. Put it this way, he gives it all the talk that he loves these horror films and everything, and he goes on with the Dear Keto of crime, and they talk about all this stuff, but he's shit, and he goes on there and he digs and he digs and he digs, but it goes like a cone. So unless he's like burying like the head of a rocket, I don't know what's going in there. But so I told him
there was a tree. What would you call it? Trunk. There was a tree trunk,
roots.
And we broke the tree trunk. That's good.
Roots.
That's like
roots.
That makes us cool.
Well, yeah, especially when you started pulling it and it nearly like. It's like in those cartoons where the moles go under and it's like leaves like a little trail or something. He was pulling this like root for about 4 meters, and I thought he was going to go onto the foundations of the next door neighbors. It was quite something.
Well, thank you for helping.
My pleasure.
I feel like it's weird how real friends always show up exactly when you need them. So
Digging
I really
grapes.
digging grapes with you. Oh, we can pick locks now too. Those are probably bad things to put together. So I had lost the key to my backyard gate.
You know, I'm enjoying the whole idea that I can use my TSA pre-check. I'm going to get revoked.
I did it. He helped. But I'm now adept at lock picking. We never got to the safe. Story time. So there are many mysteries. Oh, and oh my God, we have so much to talk about. So there are many mysteries to my house that I live in. And I'm planning on moving in
He's one of the biggest ones.
But so I think a lot of you guys know about the guy down the block with the noises. Right. So if you don't look at my videos on Instagram, but there are crazy noises coming from there. So there was a little corner. They have the glass door like boarded up. So there was like a little like a peel from it.
Yeah.
So we were like digging in with a phone and shit. We didn't see much though.
Well, there was like, you know, those kind of like cliche naughty nurse outfits with like the cross. It was like that. But I thought, we haven't analysed it. You should have brought the footage up.
Oh, damn. I'll post it after.
But I could have sworn, now my eyesight ain't the greatest. I thought I saw a coffin.
No.
I thought there was a coffin with a cross on it, which would make sense in the line of work.
Wait, was it a naughty nurse outfit or
no?
Or
you know, like the cross, like the cliche red cross that you get like on the PVC kind of outfits and that. It was stuck onto the coffin. And so I was wondering whether there was like some sling situation going on there, you know, 50 Shades of...
We're going to find out what's behind that door before I move. Yeah. I tell you what's in my closet, though. So...
Plenty of skeletons.
My skeletons are boring.
We buried them the other day.
So I've lived here for years. Maybe like a year ago or something. I'm like in my closet looking through shit, and I put my hand on the wall, and it sort of sinks in. And I'm like, what the hell was that? So I start feeling around. It turns out there's like a fake wall to my closet. So I move it, and behind it is this giant safe that's built into the wall.
And if he slipped, it would have been giant dangerous because it wasn't very safe.
But what the hell is in that? We need to figure out how to like crack safes. Britt knows the random moaning door. But yeah, so we've had an eventful trip.
Yeah, put it this way, we've had because of my dietary problems of being a celiac, which is
I never knew that was a real thing before we were friends. I thought it was just something that like middle-aged wine moms made up.
Well, maybe it is, but it sticks. You know, no,
no, it's real. Now I know it's real.
It's real, and it's a nightmare. And you know, but one of the safest foods is kind of Mexican food because a lot of it is corn-based, or you know, it's fine. And
that's my reaction.
and so we have been out for so many Mexican foods. Like, put it this way. Our policy on the border situation has completely changed. Let them in. Let them in. The cuisine is exquisite.
They're coming in anyway.
Yeah, let's see. I think he's got...
You have celiac?
Or he's just...
Front porch conservative, when the person asks, what is your purpose here in the U.S.? And you answer, I'm here to help a friend bury a dog.
Yes.
Expect to talk. Jokes aside, though, that's a very nice thing.
It was.
Like, you know, to Charlie.
Yes. Yes. It was an experience.
At least, and I appreciate you giving me something to laugh about. Over it,
you laugh, you cry. You know?
Yeah. We've so much to get to. What should we get to?
Where do you want to start with?
Trances or microaggressions?
Oh, yeah. Where did
You're supposed to quickly answer.
Yeah, I know, but you know, I just like I think of these microaggressing trances.
We'll get. They're kind of the same thing. All right. So I think what that means is that it is time now for everybody's favorite segment.
Trances of the week. Trances of the week. Trances of the week. Trances of the week.
Trances of the week.
Razzmatazz.
So it's gotten to the point, by the way, where I have friends that text me their favorite crazy trances, and I'm like, okay, we'll watch them.
I was just going to say, you've got friends that bury, dig graves,
Great.
and the other half of your friends send you weird trans videos.
Oh, by the way, parentheses, I saw a thing today saying that over the last year, people watching trans porn has increased by 75%. Well, not amongst us, but
I was going to say, who done that poll?
I don't know. Oh, there's transes.
Yeah.
I kind of wouldn't be surprised. I believe it though, because if you go on any apps like Tinder or anything like that, half the people on there is like only looking for trans.
See, this kind of comes back full circle to going out to the bar, because I hate online stuff. I like the connection in person. It's terrifying now. Now I just want to be celibate.
You just look for the Adam's apple.
But even that can be shaved.
Can it?
Yes.
We're screwed then.
Well, I don't want to be screwed by that. That's the whole point.
All right, so let's start with. Are you guys ready? What?
I love the file names.
Pick one.
Hormones.mp4.
Okay, let's do hormones.mp4.
Hormones for Dummies. Step 1. Wipe away your sins with holy water.
I love, by the way, trigger warning, needles.
Not the fact that she's going to burn up with using holy water.
She's kind of convinced. Well,
wait, oh my God. See?
See, and a lot of people are like, oh, you always know when someone is. You kind of don't. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't. You know what this one is like, though? It's kind of like, you guys know those pictures where it's like there's two ways to look at it, and it can either be a little old lady or a young titty lady.
This one's a titty lady or a cut titty lady.
This, though, there's two ways to look at it. You could see the hair and you could see, like, a girl. Or you can look at just the face and see, like, 2000s emo Hot Topic guy.
Oh my God, I see it now.
Right? It's the old lady or the titty lady. You don't know which one to look
I can't
at.
be known as a trans chaser.
Oh, that's going to get clipped.
Oh, God. Why is that so confusing?
Everyone knows that sins go right.
We're going to see her ass now?
She hasn't even bought me dinner.
Everyone knows it's right to your thigh.
To your thighs.
Ramiro. Wood, I don't care. You do you.
No, he wants to do her.
Step 2. Prepare your needle for the anger and confusion you are about to unleash onto Republicans.
Anger and confusion. Well, wait, I guess she's kind of right, though. But it's like, I wonder how much of this is done just for that purpose. You know what I mean?
I'm so confused about what we're looking at. What is this?
Okay, see, now there you can tell. I will admit, there you can tell.
What's TW?
Trigger warning.
Oh,
You don't know the trigger warning.
Well, I know what a trigger warning is, but I didn't know they abbreviated it, because that's too long to...
I think it sounded too ridiculous even for them, that they were
It's
like,
because they
we're
don't
gonna
like
try to
guns.
conceal it. And it sounds trigger sounds too much like the N-word.
Yes.
Step 3. Stick the needle in your small jar of women's rights. You don't
Rice.
Wimixon's rights.
Oh.
want to get too many rights, or you'll be labeled as a radical. Step 4. Change your needle to a smaller one so your crybaby ass can actually inject it.
Wait, so like there are different needle sizes to give yourself in the ass, and you got to just like figure out which one?
I use a fucking baster.
Step 5. Get the booby smoothie to the top of the needle. Step
It's called the booby smoothie.
I don't even get what the booby smoothie is. I didn't get that in
grow
a juice bar.
tits. You grow tits.
I didn't know. I didn't need the booby smoothie for that.
You just need.
That was a couple
you
of
just
weeks
need
of Mexican food. Yeah.
Holy shit.
6. Insert the needle into your skin and try not to cry as your privilege gets removed. Step 7. Have your girlfriend get you a cool bandage because you were a tough girl and did a good job. Step 7.
Okay, we need to play right now. Ma'am or man?
Have your girlfriend get you a cool.
Is that girlfriend as in girlfriend or like, hey girlfriend, what's happening, girlfriend?
It's 2023. It doesn't matter anymore.
No, that's got to be a man. That's a Mexican man
Mexican
or
man.
Puerto Rican
I
man.
thought it's a mirror. It kind of looks similar.
Oh, nerdy. This is kind of how you can tell man hands. Maybe.
Yeah, but I got
Unless you're Uma Thurman.
Cool bandage because you were a tough girl and did a good job.
Wow. Wow.
I'm choking from that.
I could have told the TSA so much stuff of what was the purpose of my trip.
But that's all you need to say is I'm trans. That's like magic words.
Booby smoothies.
Booby smoothies, booby twap. Quick question. Does this mean illicit substance users can now make videos of themselves using meth, crack, coke, or other drugs since they are using those to cope with reality, just like this person? Boom, fucking mic drop.
Yeah, as long as you get the pronouns right, though.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I bet you could get so much shit through TSA if you just said I'm trans.
Yeah.
That is the magic word. Yeah, well, what's really scary though is that like they're setting up things where you can just get these online through the mail. They send it to you, no question. No questions asked. And I keep seeing ads too that it's because that's the thing. I think a lot of the corruption in medicine started with a lot of the trans shit, and it's more obvious when it comes to that issue.
Well,
But it's happening across the
upkeep.
board.
There's so much upkeep as well. I mean, just like any kind of like cosmetic surgery, there's so much upkeep that goes into it. So you're as a cash cow.
Yeah.
They can just milk you by your booby smoothies.
No, but they're doing this now too with like I saw an ad for it the other day for like antidepressants. Order them online. And with that, like it's horrible. Whew. Well, that one is nothing compared to what is coming next. Are you guys ready for this? By the way, parentheses, send us your super chats and help me in my grifting efforts. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for the trans punch of the week?
Once again, the sexualization of children. She says she's for keys. God loves you.
First of all, this looks like fucking Little Miss Muffet.
No one's sitting on that tuffet. Is there anyone British in the audience? Because if so, this guy looks like Harry Hill.
Who's Harry Hill?
Pull up a picture.
Oh,
of
I'm
Harry
thinking
Hill.
of Henry Hill.
No. Pull up a picture.
He was the guy in Goodfellas. I always wanted to be a gangster.
Harry Hill.
Harry Hill. Ooh, oh my god.
Right.
Wait.
It's with a wig.
Wait, how do I get him on here? I need to get better at like that sort of thing.
I love Harry Hill, but
That's this person?
oh, hang on, you got to.
I don't think it does them both at
look
once. It doesn't do them both at once.
Oh, bastards!
I think this guy is way more attractive.
Oh, he's great. He's great.
I don't know who he is.
No,
but...
he's a UK. Yes, Glenn. Yes. There's only one way to find out.
Hey.
Fight. Yes.
The Transfers Waldo. All right. Well, let's get Little Miss Muffet back on here.
Mm-hmm.
again, the sexualization of children. She says she's for she says she's God loves person says it's look. He is righteous. He does not accept
No. Where?
God loves person says it's look.
It's like it's in the
Oh God, that's his nipple.
God loves
person says
Oh, it's like he thinks
it's his booby smoothies.
it's like he thinks milk is gonna come out of it.
Oh my God. Look at the look of surprise on his.
look. He is righteous. He does not accept
Ooh!
He pulls on his face as he's like bracing, because that's like, you know.
Oh my God, what kind of punch was that?
He is righteous. He does not accept
Ooh! See, that's what I mean though. People in this cult feel so empowered to do whatever they want. It is the get out of jail free card, it is the magic word. They're above the law. Then you just go around and punch someone.
Well, was that a punch?
I will say, at least he punches like a girl.
He's touching me! He hit me! He hit me! He hit me!
Did you see she hit him again? Or he hit him again, not she.
Stop! Do it! Stop! He's touching me! He hit me! He hit me! He hit me!
Scott, you understand me? Put her, hurry. Put your hands on that again.
letting her go.
Listen to me.
Put the hands on that again.
Is that what he said?
You understand me? Put her, hurry. Put your hands on that again.
letting her go.
Listen to me.
Put your hands on that again. Oh my God.
Wow.
Trans Karen. Holy shit.
Wow.
I need to see this again. I need to see this again.
Stop! Do it! Stop! He's touching me! He hit me! He hit me! He hit me!
Scott, you understand me? Put her, hurry. Put your hands on that again.
letting her go.
Listen to me.
I actually think this video is a perfect representation of someone we used to know, because Little Miss Muffet, the fat person, hit that man twice. And then when he hit back, it seemed so familiar.
Smeared.
What?
Smeared.
Smeared. It sounds so familiar. Holy shit. Yeah, this is so true. The video feels so surreal. If I saw it 10 years ago, I'd say it's fake. I think that's like most things happening right now, though. I mean, how much of this would seem... It's at the point where you can't tell satire from reality at this point.
No.
Do you even live in Colorado? You're from Colorado, right? How the hell did he get in trouble? You know exactly how. Trans. He said the magic word. So I should mention, I don't know if you guys knew this, but yesterday was a very special day.
What happened yesterday?
we went to a bar. No, yesterday was apparently the day against transphobia, homophobia, and biphobia.
So we picked on all three of them.
Let's bring
Inclusive.
this up. We believe in equality. We hate everyone.
Oh yeah. I know, equity, because we want them to all be as offended at the outcome.
Jeremy. Hey, baby. Oh, this is good to know. The trans was arrested for assault. That's good, at least. Panphobia Awareness Day. So wait, let me bring this up on the screen, which I need to get less slow at. Can you say things while I'm bringing it up on the
Well,
screen?
hello, everybody, and welcome to the MikeyHarlow stream. MicroAggres'd. Send in your super chats, because we've got to get him to Florida. We've got to get me steak. But no, we've got to get him to Florida. And because he's in a constant state of freezing his arse off, I'm in a constant state of like, I'm melting in here. You know, I put a little bit of tinted moisturizer on. It's going in my eyes. My eyes are watering. It's about, 400 degrees in here. And
people always say to me, "Oh, Florida, it's too hot. It's gonna be too hot there." I'm like, "Yes, please." That sounds amazing. Anyway, the illustrious Pink News has some things to share with us. The International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia. We've put together this thread to create awareness about. Say it, Kieran.
Wait, what am I saying?
Oh, you're dyslexic. I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, I'm fucking blind.
Ah!
Microaggressions
Woo!
against the LGBTQIA. Is there any letters left in the alphabet? Plus, community.
They forgot the semicolon and the ampersand.
Bastards.
Bigots. Which people don't realize are harmful. What's Idaho bit? Somebody just said that in the chat. What the fuck is Idaho bit? Millie said that. International Day Against Homophobia. Wait, that doesn't work. What the fuck is Idaho bit?
I think they're just going after.
Right, he does. You have a great radio voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, somebody let us know what Idaho bit is. Anyway, so we are going to learn how to microaggress people.
Beautiful.
They're on the perfect show for it. International Day. Idaho.
So this is meant to be a warning, but actually it's an instruction.
They must be dyslexic because they swapped them.
International Day Against.
So they're dyslexic. Not all homophobia, transphobia, and biphobia is blatant. In fact, some people some people may not realize they misspelled that, or showing prejudice as they can be unknowingly engaging in
microaggressions.
Woo!
Ding, ding, ding.
Where's the rest of the thread then?
It was too homophobic.
Oh my god, where's the thread? Where's the thread?
Jose Mourinho was just so homophobic that they just put his picture up.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna get it. Talk.
Oh, wait, is this a bit where I start saying slurs?
Yes, say slurs.
Oh, wait, let's have a look. Wait,
What?
Go into the hidden replies.
There are hidden replies?
Oh, yes. See that magical little... No, down.
Here's a little lesson, fam. Always look at the hidden replies. LGB without the T. Is it transphobic to say lesbians don't have or do dick? When isn't there a day for you guys? Seems like every month or something.
These are all Mikey's burner accounts.
We should all be arrested. Hidden replies here, transphobes and homophobes. Choo-choo.
I prefer homophobes personally, but
Kieran, can you talk and vamp for a moment? Well, oh wait, no. First, we need to say hello to our beautiful friend Giorgio Quattrocento.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
I think this post actually increased the phobias.
Oh, I'm very scared of them.
If that, yeah, some of them.
Boy. Especially
Um,
after a couple of bevies, it's
see, I
yeah.
thought they were dyslexic. Okay, you vamp for a moment while I find the rest of the thread.
Give me a topic to vamp.
Guys, give him a topic to vamp while I find the rest of the thread. Giorgio is correct.
Well, give me a topic.
About how we love Giorgio Quattrocento, or
well, we love you, Giorgio. We love you. And it has. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to do a road trip to go and see Giorgio.
yeah, we need to go visit everyone. Here.
Yes.
Maybe not to visit Millie because she's like Australian.
Why the fuck not?
Somebody want. Some people posted. Oh God, people were posting ISIS videos under the tweets. Apparently, that's fucked up. Wasn't me.
Very cutthroat.
Terrible. Peanut butter. Talk about peanut butter for a moment.
Okay, so last night, the patron saint of whiskey, Tina, took us. We went out to a really nice bar, and Tina was like, "I want you to try this whiskey," and I'm like, "I'll try anything. I'll try anything twice." And so she ordered the first one and they didn't have it. So I was like, okay, right. Well, you promised me something. You're going to have to, produce now. And she did. Boy, did she. She got 2 cups, or glasses, I should say. Cup sounds like hot drink, of peanut butter whiskey. Now, there are certain people that OD on that stuff. I'm aware. However,
We found the rest of the thread.
oh, can I stop now?
You can shut up now.
All right.
2 out of 2.
Basically, it was lovely.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
We love you, Tina. What are
Microaggressions?
Woo! That's now like my.
I'm going to do that in
reverse.
my mic.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna have a mic next episode. Thank you, Brandon.
Mike.
What are microaggressions?
Microaggressions are actions that negatively target a person or specific group of people, such as the LGBTQ plus community. People may not realize they're making microaggressive comments or actions, and they may not mean harm towards anyone. Still, microaggressions can be very hurtful to those who experience them. Bring in Mikey with most of the slurs that you could possibly think of, which is what they probably based this whole thing on.
Oh yeah, maybe they know our show.
It was an emergency.
Move over a little bit, darling.
Awesome.
This feels, well, you can speak to this, Kieran said this feels like a BBC PSA.
Oh, I'll do a David Attenborough. Here comes the trances. The wild animals that don't quite know who they are, but they're in their natural environment. TikTok.
Leah, when I get to your state, we are going to have a fiesta.
What kind of state is she in? State of happiness? Joy?
California.
Oh, despair then.
Despair.
You're in a state of despair.
What types of microaggressions are there? Verbal, such as a comment or question, or a question. You cannot ask these people a question.
Hi, are you a man?
So, how's that Adam's apple?
God, this is terrible. Just imagine me going to a bar. I see a lovely, attractive lady across the bar. We make eye contact. And I say, hello, madam. I don't really talk like that.
Madam.
I say, oi,
yes, you do.
Oi, you.
Oi!
And, I go, hello, would you like a drink? You're looking great this evening. And she goes,
yeah, I'll have a Corona.
That's why you're going to play. So I guess they wouldn't approve of us playing man or ma'am.
Oh, God, no. God, no, that would be verbal.
Verbal, such a comment or question that is hurtful or stigmatizing. Example, asking a lesbian couple, which one of you is the guy? Do people really ask that anymore, though?
Depends on much for a drink.
Maybe if one of them looks like...
Your comments are very stigmatizing.
Are they?
You're very good at it.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Yeah.
So I guess, what about, okay, I have a question. So it is stigmatizing to lesbians, it's microaggressive to ask them that. What about asking them to sleep with a man? Because these people have no problem doing that. Pink News has no problem doing it. They do it on the regular.
Yeah.
Why is that not microaggressive? What is the next type of microaggression? Behavioral.
This is me.
Acting in a discriminatory or hurtful way. Example, a restaurant server ignoring a... Okay, so you don't talk, act, or ignore. You can't ignore them. You know who this reminds me? I won't be ignored, Dan! A restaurant server ignoring a trans person and serving a cis person instead. Who does that happen to?
Well,
who does this happen to?
Here's the thing: if they're convincing enough, then they should be seen as just a woman or a bloke.
And I think most are. It's these types that aren't. It's these fucking little Miss Muffet bitches.
Yeah.
Because nobody will sit on their tuffet.
No.
Environmental. That reminds me of. Do you guys remember in the debate? Elizabeth Warren. This is environmental racism.
That's where you put it on the sound system and just play it on loop.
What was the other thing Elizabeth Warren said?
She just said a lot of stuff. Oh, well,
What was
this
it?
one?
That was it. Fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
Wow.
What you saying Trump called
Is
people?
that what she's writing in her bio?
What's environmental microaggressions? It's when the weather is too hot or too cold.
Okay.
When subtle discrimination occurs. So subtle, so micro,
you'll be
so
fine.
little.
You don't do subtle.
I have no idea what you're talking about. When subtle discrimination occurs in society, example, a school's marketing materials not reflecting the school's diversity. So you can't ignore them. You can't put them. You can't put them front and center.
No.
You can't ask questions. Don't speak. Don't move. Don't breathe. Just like stand there, sit there, nod your head.
And wow.
I can't imagine why people find these people to be insufferable.
I don't know. Can we click on the
Total
alt
mystery.
text?
The what?
The alt text.
I've never known what that is.
Alt is basically like for visually impaired people like myself. But it's
Wait,
funny.
visually impaired. How are you going to read it if you're visually impaired? Well, click on it.
Click on the alt. Oh, does it just give
It's
it
the same thing. So you're blind. What's it in fucking braille? Like if you're blind there, you can read it there. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's like I've seen that written from some of like the extra woke people that they'll have written a description of like I am a woman wearing a blue shirt, and they claim it's for the blind. But I'm like,
yeah,
how the fuck are they reading it if they're blind?
No fucker wants to know what blouse she's wearing.
No, she looks like a cow in it. The microaggressions continue. We're only part 4 of 7. Oh God, I do have a little. Do you want a little something?
I'm
there?
good. I'm on the.
Have
I'm
a
on-
little something.
No,
something.
I'm good. Not in the Dr. Peter.
Do you want a cup?
No.
Have a little drink.
Oh God, no.
I'm gonna get a cup.
No, I'm
Let me
good.
get a cup.
No.
Peer pressure.
No.
Get me too.
I'm being very good. He gets very handsy when he's drunk.
I do not. Don't give anyone those ideas.
That was a catchphrase, by the way. I was referencing a popular cultural text.
Examples of
microaggressions against LGBTQ plus people.
Should do like the wave. Oh, and I'm going to bet you right now. I haven't looked at what these are yet. I guarantee you these are going to be like all my favorite things to say and do, or things that I say and do regularly. Okay, I like to preserve the mystery as we go, so they're not like ahead of us. We're all on the same page, and that is an ugly fucking page. Using terminology like that's so gay. That's pretty fucking gay, though. You got to admit,
gay.
This whole thing.
These drink
super
orders
gay.
are fucking gay.
Don't talk about my banana hammock like that. That shit was delicious.
I don't want
He
to
makes
know.
fun of my drink.
I
He
don't
makes
want
fun
to
of my
know how
drinks.
delicious your banana hammock is.
Oh, what? And fucking peanut butter whiskey is so manly.
Hey.
Yeah, Ramiro. I'm gonna take notes, Mike. Give me some ideas. Yeah, I need new material. Oh, okay. This makes sense. It's part of a program that reads the alt text for the blind people.
Oh, so have I got... Wait, go back on it.
Who's going to read it for you?
Stephen Hawkins.
Me?
Wait, hang on. I'll do it. Click on the alt text. What types of microaggressions are there? Verbal, such a comment or question that is hurtful or stigmatizing, e.g., asking a lesbian couple which one of you is the guy. That's how it works.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So what's our next example of microaggressions? Deliberately not using someone's preferred pronouns. Tough shit.
All I can say about that is so gay.
Yes. Making assumptions about someone based on their sexuality, gender identity, or ethnicity. Ethnicity? How did ethnicity get involved? Notice the sleight of hand trick they do.
Making assumptions. So if I go up to a black person and say, "Are you white?"
That would be microaggression.
You know what they say about assuming? To assume makes an arse of you
and me.
Yes.
Joshua Chaos. I still say that's gay, faggy, and any variety of these. So do I.
It's nice to have a couple of backup phrases.
Also, hey Dylan. One of our friends at the channel. Ethnicity is now gay.
Very.
Making assumptions. Suggesting that a person is not a real man or woman.
I'm a real boy.
Sometimes, though, they are not a real man or
No,
woman.
that's the only thing that is kind of like a sliding scale, right? You know how man.
By the way, I'm just gonna do a shot. I don't want to get up and get a cup. Will you guys count me in on like a shot?
And not one of the hormone shots.
He's
not gonna wipe his
booby
sins away.
smoothie. It's a booby smoothie. Okay, wait.
I do love you, booby smoothies.
Woo! All right, you guys count me, and I got like my chaser. Okay, wait, I don't want to spill this. What are you doing?
I thought Kieran said shrooming for a moment.
Have you ever done that?
What, shrooming for a moment?
The shroom. I don't. That
No, I've
sounds
not
scary.
been to Portfest yet.
All right, wait. I'm shotting. Count, y'all. How long are you supposed to take the shot for? That's a thing, right?
Well, it's just like you. You just until your mouth's full.
Okay, count for me, y'all.
Down or up?
I don't know. Whatever it
Three.
is people do. Okay, go.
3, 2. Oh, there's still one left. 3, 1.
You fucked up my chaser. Oh my god. Mike, every time. I'm not going to drink on stream again. It's only when I'm with you, I think.
I honestly.
When did I get a little trashy?
Well,
don't answer that.
I arrived Friday.
Okay.
Wow, you've almost got a full.
Oh my god, I put it on the wrong one. Okay, whatever. I'll work that out after. We need to get back to our microaggressions. So, excluding people from discussions. So I thought, including people in discussions, if you're asking questions or saying anything other than yes, ma'am / man, that's a microaggression. But then not excluding them from the discussion is also a microaggression.
Barry, you're not coming to the board meeting with your tits out.
Microaggress'd.
Yeah.
That's
so gay.
Accusing people of being oversensitive. Cause you bitches are fucking oversensitive.
You won't get that from a real man.
And by the way, though, why do they assume that these are like LGBTQ things? Because nobody says any of these things to me. Do you think anybody's telling me I'm oversensitive? Undersensitive, maybe. Yet literally none of these ever happen to me. Assumptions, maybe, but that happens to every single person on planet Earth. You either you are normal because you're an alphabet person, or you're special because you're an alphabet person. You don't get to be both. Ow, this ring is really fucking heavy, by the way.
That's so gay.
Saying I'm not homophobic / transphobic / biphobic, but
that's literally your intro.
No, mine is I am.
Oh.
Sorry.
I clearly don't watch the show.
Jojo 400. How about just passive aggression? Many of them deserve it.
Well, that was the thing. I told Mikey, I said, fuck the whole idea. You've got the branding wrong. Microaggress'd. We need to just turn it into passive aggressed. It's like
that could have been.
That could have been.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
It could have been.
Saying I'm not. So yeah, you're not allowed to do that either. Keeping quiet when a microaggression is detected. Again, I love detected.
Oh yeah.
Not assumed.
It's like a Geiger counter.
Geiger counter. Keeping quiet. So we should have been making a list of all these things you're not allowed to do. You are not allowed to question, assume, ignore. Now you're not allowed to keep quiet either.
Well, at least I do that properly. I don't keep quiet. I laugh.
I will say this is the one that I don't do. I am very bad at keeping quiet. This is just gonna be a big to-do list for someone.
I'm building my
Hi,
itinerary.
someone.
I'm building my next travel itinerary around this.
Someone. Probably Mikey.
Oh, they're regulars here.
They are. All right. How do you avoid committing microaggressions? Okay, so even though they say it's not my job to educate you, they are going to educate you. So the more you know, it's a teachable moment,
No,
as
I
they
think
say.
you got it wrong. It's not their responsibility to educate you. It's their responsibility to re-educate you, comrade.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be, how do you avoid committing
microaggressions?
Woo! So, yes, as they say, this is going to be a teachable moment. Do you remember fucking pussy-ass Obama? And then when they had the beer with the guy, what was that about?
I've never seen that video before.
You don't remember that? Oh, it was so gay. It was so gay. It was like...
Is that on page 10 of Pornhub?
Pussy-ass biracial man gets pegged. Do you guys remember that? What was that about?
That feed into that stat of over 70% increase.
What was that about? I gotta go back to that in a second. What was that about though? When they had the beer, it was some black guy. The cops stopped him or something like that. It was like he wanted to go into his house or something. I don't remember, but they were apparently wrong, and then Obama had to I don't remember the details. Anyway, it was super fucking gay, and they had to make a big teachable moment with these out of it. And they all got together for a beer at the White House. Gross. Anyway, so that's what this is going to be. How do you avoid committing microaggressions?
You don't. Fuck it.
It can be difficult to change how you act, especially as
microaggressions
are a form of learned bias. However,
no, they came naturally.
So learn edge. However, there are ways to change your behavior.
Re-education, comrade.
In the fucking gulags.
Double gulag.
Listen to people who call you out and empathize with their feelings. Okay, so Pink News, we're calling you out, and if you don't listen to us, you're committing microaggressions.
Microaggressions.
Woo! See how it only ever works in one direction.
Oh yeah. Shit band, by the way. They were
I feel like there have been worse.
Well, there have been. It's just
I feel like of the shitty boy bands, One Direction was like one of the better.
Glenn will get the reference.
Oh,
but we always call the lead singer Harry Piles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Giorgio Quattrocento says new slur just dropped. Make one of somebody said to me on Twitter, they were like, fruitcake is the best one, and I agree. That is my favorite, fruitcake.
You never heard that before?
I have,
oh.
But I'm saying it doesn't. I was just like, hit me with all your slurs.
Hit me with your slur stick.
Ooh, that sounds like a good ass time.
Slur stick.
Listen. Don't become defensive. Okay, Pink News, don't become defensive. We're here. You have to listen. We're here to educate you, or you're microaggressing us.
Yep.
Don't dismiss others' feelings. Don't dismiss our feelings, bitch.
Oh, I'm feeling.
Take responsibility for the underlying bias you've shown. Exactly. You, Pink News.
You do well with that.
Yeah, you, Pink News. Pink News, you need to take responsibility for the underlying bias that you have shown to the non-retarded. Take responsibility.
Wait, I'm retarded. I didn't quite understand that. Can you rephrase?
Become more educated, become more re-educated, and understanding to avoid future microaggressions.
Microaggressions!
Commit to changing your behavior.
That's a bit of a,
Let me think about it. No, bitch! What were you saying?
That's a bit of a, friendly old...
Look at that no. Look at that schnoz. Looks like a...
She's doing a bit of a side tick grab.
Ooh. First of all, this guy looks like the Beast in Beauty and the Beast.
Hasn't it? With a
after he transitioned.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he became kind of... I liked him better as the Beast. Maybe that says a lot.
Britt made a retarded joke.
Become more retarded. Become more educated. Ah! Okay, wait. Dylan, remind me about that after this, because we have to talk about
FNAF.
that. You don't... We're gonna get to that after. We have to, Mike. We have to change our ways first. We need to be re-educated.
Too long in the tooth for that.
What do you do if someone commits a
microaggression?
Woo! Respond to it if you feel safe to. Do you feel safe, Kieran?
Well, I have to make a confession. I've not felt safe since Friday.
We're
He's
just
been
enjoying
so
staying.
homophobic and transphobic and panphobic and
discuss it briefly. Briefly? You're on part 6. Briefly. Yeah, please, briefly. And arrange to talk in more detail later to give them a chance to reflect.
yes.
Let them know how the
Microaggressions
made you feel and why it is significant. Don't criticize misspelled the person, only the
microaggression.
Woo!
Wait, did my friend join us?
Who? I don't get it.
It's spelled wrong.
Oh. Take care of yourself, getting support if you need it. Do you need support for having been microaggressed? Do you guys watching have all now been microaggressed? Let me know if you need support. And if you need support, for it, join my locals.
Because him will support you. You know,
because we do fun movie nights and game nights and stuff like that. Our first game night was really good.
we played man or man.
We should do that on the next one.
We should do that with
He's been trying to get me to do more like gaming shit, so
I think we should do that. I think you should have like a deck of images and you should like lefties and you should find pictures and you go man or man.
Let's do that on a show.
I think that'd be good.
That's fucking genius. Take care of yourself, getting support. If you can help by being an ally. Oh, I thought, whoa, look at that. Oh, Jesus. That's like trans OJ.
Trans J.
Oh, this is gonna be the last time they say the word. Whoa. Sorry, where's Trans J? You can help by being an ally. If this means speaking up against
microaggressions.
Remember,
I didn't script that.
Remember not to assume to know how the recipient felt and focus instead on how you feel. That's all that should ever matter, how you feel.
I don't give a shit how they feel.
I don't either. Look at that fucking...
As long as it's good.
He has no chin. There's no neck.
There's like a weird, like that looks like I don't know what that is.
Maybe that's... It looks like the titty.
Microaggressions!
It looks like the titty scar put on his face. No, whoa, go away. What did I do wrong?
You brought OJ up on the pig.
So now we've learned all about our microaggressions. Kieran, do you pledge to never do such harmful things ever again?
Fuck no.
This year has especially been a difficult year for the LGBTQ plus semicolon ampersand question mark exclamation point square root sign Batman symbol community around the world.
Or if we read it differently, they're just saying that your jokes this year have been brilliant.
Oh,
you know.
Love you. We hope this thread helps everyone recognize it's spelled with the Z, bitch.
Oh no, it's British.
They're British?
Wait, Pink News, are they British?
They're British.
Have a look.
Well,
wait,
just
hang
make
on, they
sure
haven't spelled it incorrectly.
the members of the community feel more belonging and love and support than prejudice.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's World AIDS Day?
You know.
That gave me AIDS. Now they're trying to give us the AIDS vaccine. Can we talk about, by the way, while we're on the subject,
Of AIDS vaccines?
on the AIDS subject, let's talk about AIDS. This was, people were arguing about this a lot on Twitter like a week or two ago, that there, and no disrespect to anybody out there who takes the like AIDS pills, but there are people who take like a pill to not
Does
get
that
AIDS.
give you AIDS then? The AIDS pills?
It apparently makes you not get AIDS.
Oh.
But I kind of wonder, no, you know, you do you, boo-boo. However, I gotta wonder, like, what the fuck somebody must be doing that they gotta take a pill to not get AIDS.
Or contracting AIDS.
Because I would not need such a pill. It has been a long, long winter.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yes. Yes. Pattern detected. Trans protesters like to flash themselves. They use it as a weapon of repulsion. Oh, you know what we need to talk about? So I don't know if you guys saw. Wait, I'm gonna have a sip. Vamp.
I don't know whether you guys saw Mikey's nudes leaked this week. If you join up to your locals, but they're only accessible if you put a custom amount above $50 per month.
Ain't nobody paying to see that shit. Lime Lady, where you been, my girl? Protect against super AIDS. We love you.
Super AIDS!
Super AIDS. There's a movie called Super 8. But it's like Super 8. Super AIDS. Okay, that was, you know, they can't all be good jokes.
Yeah.
Come on.
You just made this year a little bit easier for the LGBTQI plus community.
You forgot the Batman symbol.
And the ampersand.
Batman? Excuse me. Bat non-binary person of undesignated, unspecified gender presentation. Person. I keep dropping shit. This is what I was going to say we had to talk about. So, it's been a day on Twitter that a lot of people are talking about. So apparently there's an argument now going on between Tim Pool and friend of the channel. I keep dropping shit. It was that shot. See, you guys didn't count quickly enough. And that's what happened. However, there's an argument going on between Tim Pool and friend of the channel, Kelly Cadigan, about...
Is it Cadigan or Cardigan?
It's not Cardigan.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you mean Cardigan? No, you're British.
No, you know when you see someone's name and you like missee it, and then it doesn't sound right to hear it actually how it correctly is from that point forward.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he had said that, like, what did he say? The people don't want to sleep with the trances. And he was like the wound and the wound. That's what he said. He was like they're normalizing homosexual blah blah blah. So here's the thing. So that's what I'm leading to.
Okay.
Our trap's gay.
Our what?
Our trap's gay.
Like bear traps and
no, like traps.
Oh
like...
gosh. No, I don't know. I don't know. Wait, we had this conversation earlier.
Sure.
We touched on this conversation, not literally. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. What are you attracted to? The old nuts and bolts, or lack of, or the kind of lookity?
What do you mean the lookity?
Like,
I think you would only like lookity from like a distance.
Well, that's true. That's true. I don't know. It's very
You are
confusing.
the perfect person to ask then, Joshua. So, yes, traps are gay, but I'm bi, so it's irrelevant. So, bi means two. So does that mean you only like natural men and natural women?
That's transphobic.
I don't give a fuck what it is. Yeah. So I would say my answer is it's none of the above. I really feel like it is a separate sexual orientation. Because when they try to say, oh, it's gay, I'm like, that's not what gay men are attracted to. That's not what that's not how gay men have sex.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's tricky. Like, you can look at this from like a completely technical point of view, and then actually how it is in the real world. And technically, I would say that, you know, if you're there and, you know, you just wanting to get funky, then, you know, if the anatomy corresponds to your wants, then technically, and then it comes down to the fact of, is that trans man actually a man? No. Because if they're not, then they're still a woman, and therefore.
But they're a different kind of. It's like.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. I think that technically, no, and it sounds weird to say that, but I do think it's then a fetish. It's like a sub fetish of things.
Sometimes it is, but I know people, like they were, like Blair was talking about this on her show. Her boyfriend doesn't date men, doesn't sleep with men, but he's into like transgender, or not to specify any person. I know I've seen a lot of people who it's like men that only date transgender women. So I feel like it's a separate sexual orientation because most gay men want other natural men.
Yeah, but clearly when you're getting funky and you've got the nuts and bolts and everything, and
but sometimes you don't. If somebody had the
I don't know.
I think that I'm right on. Okay, so wait, we had an answer. Joshua gives no fucks.
Yeah.
So he'll like do it with whoever. See, I wish I were less discriminating like that. They're at least not fully gay. Yeah. Oh, I gotta watch this. Have you seen Catfish?
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of episodes.
We should watch that.
But it's always been on in the background. I've never actually watched
that. Kieran, that's what we should have done a thing on. Watch it. You guys, if there's a really
comedy video, just like woke catfish. Woke fish.
You guys, let us know if there's an episode of Catfish that we can watch here, because I think that's what we should do. We were gonna do a movie video. I don't know if we'll have time this trip, but have you guys ever heard of the movie Music? The Sia movie? I probably talked about. Oh wait, I like this. It's not gay. It's all straight. Wait. My iPad is nearly out of juice. I need to get along. I'll watch the rest back later. Have a wonderful night. Love you, Kieran and Mikey. We love you, Leah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Even though you live in California,
we all have flaws. Exactly. Blair and other people like her and Kelly are actual trans and not just AGP or social fetish thrill seekers. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think, there are people who only want to date transgender women or transgender. I feel like that's its own sexual orientation. You're not gay, you're not straight, you're just whatever. I think
that's just buying. You're going for, two for the price of one.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of bi people would want one or the other, not like.
You've got everything in the whole package then.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not bi.
No, I don't know.
What was I looking for? Oh, this is so sweet, Daniel. You made my day. Thank you. I'm so happy I found MIKERoaggress'd in this chat. It means a lot to me. Oh, wow. You're the best. Oh my God, we need to talk about music. So Sia decided that she was going to make a movie. This was going to be her gift to the world about a little autistic girl, starring Maddie Ziegler, the chick from Dance Moms. Nerdy girl. I was so into Dance Moms. I lost interest once the original people left, and then I think I caught up some parts on YouTube.
Wasn't she the little girl that Sia's been grooming for God knows how long, in all of her
So
stuff?
I was watching a YouTube video about that. Do you think she was grooming her?
I mean, I use it in a colloquialism, but at the same time,
some people don't.
I just find it very off-putting that when kids like that are put as front and center, they're just so sexualized and stuff like that. It's very odd.
Well, she wasn't in this movie, so
no.
Sia decided to write a movie about a little autistic girl. Oh my God. If they filmed kids making fun of the retarded on a playground, it would be better than this. She has this girl walking around with headphones on the entire time going
Wait, what did it go like? It was like, yeah,
She's making fucking faces.
clip that motherfucker.
I'm gonna cut a gift.
Yeah.
I'm a gay male that is on the autism spectrum, the higher end. Don't get me started on that movie. Well, he is like little Maddie Ziegler in that movie.
I've got Asperger's, especially after this trip. But no,
Where are headphones? We need to find you headphones.
As somebody who, you know, has Asperger's, you know, I've never done that in public. I will never do that in public. And, you know, it's amazing. But, you know, as soon as you do it, it's like, you know, what am I meant to do? Just like,
it seems very comforting.
wait, don't, they're my comfort things.
Oh, no, wait, but now I have to crush you. That's because that's what they do in this fucking movie.
Yes.
They're like, so they have the little autistic girl who's also a mute. However, they think that being a little autistic girl means seeing the world like
spastically.
No, like you're having an LSD trip.
Yes.
So like she'll see these music videos, so she'll be walking around like, and then she'll see these psychedelic music videos because she's, you know, special.
She's special, all right.
And then, so her aunt or something is bald Kate Hudson, who falls in love with an African guy who has AIDS. And they gloss over that shit real fast.
The casting was a great time. You know, they handed out those special pills.
But so anyway, though, so the little autistic girl starts having like an episode or something where she's like, ah! And so the African man with AIDS is like, that's okay. Just crush her.
Mm-hmm.
Just lay on top of her and crush her.
It always worked for me. We kind of ran out of black people with AIDS, you know.
Which, by the way, people doing that,
taking the vaccines.
Which, by the way, people doing that has like literally killed autistic children. And like 5 times in this movie, they're like, "No, I am crushing her with my love." As this strange African man with AIDS is laying on top of her, and he's like, "Oh no, I crushed her with my love."
Yeah.
Whew, they were on some fucking drugs making that movie. I wish I was that special. I like psychedelic music and the Asperger's too. High-end autism. Please, PC.
But would you like a black person with AIDS to lay on top of you and crush you? That is the final question.
Oh my god, if you want to see a bad movie with someone playing an autistic person, there's a really hilarious bad movie with Rosie O'Donnell. Why does that sound familiar? What was that called?
Just Rosie O'Donnell.
Have you seen her lately, by the way? She looks like she's fucking transitioned.
No.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, I haven't seen her lately.
Oh, she is looking rough.
Yeah, maybe it was a career move.
What career?
Well,
by the way, can I tell you guys the height, like the golden age of television was The View when you had Rosie O'Donnell, Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
This is a cultural reference. I am not.
You never saw the split screen?
No, we didn't. I was born in the.
You've never seen a clip of it?
No, I don't think I have.
Shall we make him watch Rosie O'Donnell versus Elizabeth Hasselbeck, the split screen, for the first time? How have you never seen this? So what I was going to say, I was there at The View like the day before that happened, and they were very snippy with each other. Wait. It was called Riding the Bus with My Sister, the short bus. Must have been the short bus. Okay, they want us to see this. How have you never seen this? So were you familiar with The View during that time?
Well, not during that time. When was that? What year?
2005, 6, something.
I was 10.
I could have been in the womb and I would have known about it. So yeah, now The View is shit because they'll have the one token fake conservative who's just agrees with them on everything. And it's just boring and obnoxious and it just sucks. However, back in the day, because of Elizabeth Hasselbeck, that woman is a fucking queen, and she does not get the respect that she deserves. She does not get the recognition. She would fucking mow bitches down. I was a liberal at the time, and even I loved her because I was like, that bitch makes that show interesting. She made that shit must-see TV.
Wow.
But The View back in the day was so good. I mean, they would sit at the table having arguments where they would use the N-word. It was nuts. So they brought Rosie O'Donnell on for a year. So, okay, wait, we got to go back. We got to go back into The View lore. So, The View started as this sweet little show that grandmas watched.
Night, Daniel.
Oh, you're going? Okay, I'm sorry you don't get to hear about The View. Love you, Daniel. You're the best. Okay, so we need to go backwards into The View lore. So, started as a little show that grandmas watched, and Baba Wawa had this intro where she was like, I had an idea for a show. All different women of different paths. And it was just like this bullshit show for years and years.
Okay.
However, then we had Star fucking Jones. And that bitch is crazy. She sucks. What an asshole. By the way, if you guys haven't seen it, the rise and fall of Star Jones on Celebrity Apprentice season 4 is Shakespearean. It is epic. We need to watch that too. That's really good. Okay, wait. I agree. I used to like The View before they came one-sided. So anyway, Star Jones. She was on it from the beginning. And she was this big, fat whale that she kind of looked like the black lady version of the whale, right?
Okay.
So then
Killer whale.
she got, like, overnight, she got really thin, where she was like a bobblehead. She had gastric bypass surgery, but she decided she was going to lie about it and had it put in her contract. I'm so excited about The View lore that I'm choking. She had put in her contract that nobody could ever know.
That fucking thing.
Okay, I'm going to take off my laptop.
Jesus.
Nobody could ever know that she went on TV and told people that she lost like 300 pounds overnight because diet and exercise.
Overnight.
So, Star Jones, this flaming homosexual, pretended to be straight and married her. And he was gay as a schoolgirl. He was like gayer than me and Richard Simmons combined. I mean, this guy was a So, they have their wedding, and it's going to be the wedding of the century. Star Jones decides that she's going to use her platform, her show, The View, every single day to promote her wedding to get all sorts of free shit.
Oh my God.
So every day she would just, instead of talking and having conversations, she would use it as an infomercial and be like, Coca-Cola has graciously sponsored my wedding. So the bitch gets fired. She gets herself fired by being such an asshole. And she got like a big ego once she got thin. I liked her so much better fat. So this brings us to Star Jones has left the building. She got fired on the spot, by the way. So they told her right before they went on air, we're not renewing your contract. So she goes on air and out of nowhere, she's like, this is going to be my last day because I've quit. But Baba Wawa wasn't having any of that. So the day after that, Baba Wawa comes on TV and she's like, just spills all the dirty laundry. She's like, we had told Star Jones that she could leave in her chosen way, but Star chose not to do that. And you could see like venom. It was so good. So anyway, that brings us to, by the way, at this same time, all the ladies left.
Right.
So this brings us to Star Jones is fired. They had this controversy. What are they going to do? They bring in Rosie O'Donnell.
Holy shit.
So, and they also had they just brought on Elizabeth Hasselbeck, who was like fucking warrior princess, hardcore conservative, gives no fucks, would fight them up, like the opposite of Meghan McCain. The opposite of anyone. Like, she would mow all these bitches that Elizabeth Hasselbeck gave no fucks. So, they were arguing every day, right? I wonder if this is interesting. Danny, wonder if we have 2 viewers left.
What are we talking about?
Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Oh, wow. All right.
I love
I'll watch the replay.
She was so nice too. I met her when I was liberal. She was amazing. So anyway, at first, Rosie O'Donnell, Elizabeth Hasselbeck, you know, political opposites. Rosie O'Donnell, I think, liked her, like, in a sexual way.
Sexual.
So they were friendly. And then as the days went on The View, the friendship started tearing apart and they start getting very snippy and they start having arguments. So Rosie O'Donnell comes on one day and announces, I am not renewing my contract for next year. I will be here a couple more months. And then the next day, this is what happened. And this was Rosie O'Donnell's final day on The View. Let me find it on YouTube. Bam. At this point, by the way, you can feel. Wait, before we lead into that, let's pull a Star Jones and have a word from our sponsor.
It's time for my grifting. Give me all your money. Don't just be a drifter. Help me be a grifter.
Fuck you, pay me.
So feel free to send in your super chats, or if you like my stuff, if you want, I'm working on building up the channel. I'm gonna have more new videos and shows. Ooh, a little teaser too. I have an icon coming on the 31st. I have a living legend. I'm not talking about somebody who we've done stuff together before. We know each other, but we've never been on a screen together before. So you guys can take your guesses. Wonder who it is.
And no,
but
I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back.
Oh, you're
yet,
always
you
coming
know,
back.
it's,
You're always my all-star.
You know, don't put my name in. I know you thought it was me, but I understand.
So you guys will just have to guess who it is. However, I am working on building the channel, building the show. So send us your super chats, become a channel member, or subscribe to my locals because we do movie nights, game nights, Zoom hangouts, special guests are coming, and I love all our people we have. Special.
Yeah.
Yeah, so join all my stuff. Thank you so much, Jeremy. This is for the funny intro for the Aspiring Grifters segment. Thank you. I love you, dude. Okay, so Kieran, are you ready?
I guess so.
Let's bring this shit up. Can I full screen it? Wait. Okay. Oh, is it being shared?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Wait.
I can't see us anymore.
Stop sharing. It's on here.
But how do I see us?
Hang on. Okay.
Stop sharing?
No. Sharing. Share this tab instead. Go back to it.
Oh, I see what we're wrong.
Yeah,
okay.
so you have to go. You have to bring it up on the screen.
I'm smart.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not on the screen.
I know what I'm doing. No, I don't.
Right, come out of this.
Okay.
Shrink it down. Okay.
But that's gonna show all the bullshit.
Okay, bring this up.
Okay.
Add to stream. Now make that big.
Oh, but then how will I see us?
Do.
Hey, we got it. Okay. See, this is the microaggressed way. We take the long way around, but we get there eventually.
You're not the first person to want me for my tech prowess.
Okay, we got it. All right, Kieran, are you ready? He's never seen this before.
And I'll never watch it again.
Oh my god, I hate you, Melanie. Mikey reminding me of my boomer parents, and I'm here for it. All right. Let's know if you can hear it okay.
You have some things to say.
I was watching Al Gore on Larry King last night, and you know he has a new book out, Al Gore, where he basically really says that Bush was the worst president that we've ever had in the history of this country. And I noticed that Jimmy Carter, a former president, is saying the same thing. So now, if the former president Jimmy Carter is saying it, a former vice president of the United States is saying it, and I have a list here of the things that Bush has done, I don't really understand why he's still there. Does anyone have any idea why we can't get rid of this guy who stole the...
because that's. Oh, wait. Who? What?
Election in 2000. Anyone have any idea why we can't get rid of this guy who stole the election in 2000, killed the surplus tax cuts? Wait a minute.
What sort of insurrectionist conspiracy theorist is that? Who? What the election? Cut to her today going, a threat to our democracy. He said the election was stolen.
Wow.
My, how things change.
Wanted to privatize Social Security. Let me get through the list.
It's very long, so we might be here for a while.
You might be here. I let you talk
Tell her,
yesterday. Now I'm
bitch.
talking. And I love her, but let me do this. He withdrew us from the Kyoto Treaty.
Her face.
John Ashcroft sat in the classroom after learning about 9/11
No, so he was supposed to freak out the kids when he was reading to them, I
My Pet Goat for 7 minutes. After
See, she's like already. And by the way, I fucking hate Bush, so it's not like I agree with Elizabeth. However, she ain't letting her get away with fucking shit already. I love her. Oh, she's Elizabeth Hasselbeck. Come on my show. I love you so much. Yeah, these bitches on The View today, the conservative ones, would be like, well, that's just very dangerous for our democracy.
we were attacked on 9/11.
Right, he should have definitely
He
panicked the
lied to
children
get
and
us
recommended
into the war. He awarded a no-bid contract to Halliburton, Abu Ghraib. He promoted his friend Michael Brown to take care of Katrina. Heck of a job, Brownie. Remember that? He doesn't listen to the Iraq study group. He choked on a pretzel. He went to visit New Orleans and then only to watch some jazz. He stood by Alberto Gonzales, who needs to be thrown out. We all know that. And he stood by Rumsfeld, who some people think is a war criminal. He can't pronounce the word nuclear. These are just some of the reasons.
Clap. Go Seals.
Yes, but he didn't sleep with an intern.
Well, maybe he should. I'm just saying that
you have
some
one
people
way.
in this country, when we are
Oh yeah, let me say, I think I never thought somebody would be a worse president than Bush. I think Joe Biden might have him beat because he's destroyed every fucking level. I mean, he kind of did too, though. So Bush and Biden, I think, were the worst of the worst. Also, bye. See you, Sophia. We love you.
Mwah.
I did hear about him choking on a pretzel. Obama did a lot of similar things later on. Yup. Those two back to back were, I don't want to say insurmountable, but
continuing to support this administration. I am furious today over all of this.
I know you are.
And Al Gore makes me mad because he doesn't run. Now, he says in the interview yesterday with Larry King that he's not running because he thinks global warming is more important. Well, the president of the United States has more power than anybody in the world, and he needs to run for office if he wants to fix global warming and get us out of this mess that we're in. Everyone in the world
think Al Gore could get us out. Al Gore.
Who else could? Who else could? I knew it.
Sherry Shepherd didn't fuck around at the time either, I will say.
You, Sherry.
No, I'm just saying, Al Gore. I mean, I know what he's talking about with the Greenpeace and everything, but you really think Al Gore is the one that could get us?
Why not him?
What's his plan to keep us safe other than
he has a plan. Read the book. He has a lot of plans in that book. He doesn't just criticize the president. He also criticizes the media. And what
he said part of the media.
He said that when we had that O.J. Simpson trial, he thought that was an aberration. We would not be so stupid as to be watching nonsense like that constantly. That CNN was constantly doing, but it's not an aberration.
Isn't he using the media to promote?
You're questioning the media?
How
What is this threat to our democracy?
Dancing with the Stars instead of dealing with what's going on in our own country.
Not instead of. You can watch Dancing with the Stars and also watch a lot of things that pertain to world politics, news, safety, etc.
How many people watched him speak on CNN? I'd like to know.
It's called TiVo.
I'm just wondering.
Fucking Joy Behar is like the type that's like puts on her glasses on her nose. She's like, well, the New York Times said so. The New York Times said.
I'll watch him tonight. It's on my TiVo.
I'm sorry, I wanted to see Layla and Apollo, but I did.
I don't think you're a bad person. You know, did you watch?
I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying nobody's interested.
That's what's great about Elizabeth, by the way. She doesn't let them get away with shit. every fucking like little comment they'll make, she'll have like point A, B, C, D. Be like, fuck you.
Brooding.
Brooding.
Yes.
You could see her just fuming.
People are interested. They just can do it on their own time. We're in a situation now where technology helps us.
We
I can
need
watch
to be
him tonight. I watched
furious.
Dancing last night.
This country needs to be furious
It's
with
called
what's
the
going
election.
on.
You have
The New York Times said that this country needs to be furious.
Here's your opportunity, okay? We're a democratic society. You have the election in 2008 to change things.
Do you know how much damage this guy can do in a year and a half? He can invade Iran for all we know.
So trying to overturn the results of an election, it sounds like domestic terrorism to me.
That jacket's fucking domestic terrorism.
That's an okay dress on her. She can do no.
I'm talking about that.
No, I know. I think I have
bird.
that in my closet.
With
They're
Congress
talking
now
about
as
stuff like Congress cannot pass anything because he vetoes it and they can't override it because his cronies in the Republican Party stick by this president for political
they stick by him
reasons.
for not demanding a pullout date for our troops, which is essentially saying to your enemies, I don't know any team out there. I don't know
He doesn't have
any
a
strategy
plan.
that says here's a big date we are going to leave.
our enemies.
To your enemies,
The
this
enemies
is when
in
we are
Iraq.
going to pull out.
Oh, and now shit is about. See, you think it was just like a nice little discussion.
Look at those eyes.
Shit is about to take a turn.
Enemies in Iraq?
Al Qaeda?
Wait, the enemies in Iraq.
He didn't even go after Osama bin Laden when he was supposed.
Wait, what?
You know Divine?
Yeah.
If you shaved her head.
Wait, Joy. You just said our enemies in Iraq. Did Iraq attack us?
No, I'm saying Al Qaeda.
Okay.
who is
Did
in
Iraq attack us, Elizabeth?
Iraq did not attack us, Rosie.
Correct.
We've been there
Well,
before.
what were
I'm
you-
saying our enemies, Al Qaeda.
Ooh, she
Are you
got
hearing
the
that?
finger going.
I hear it, but where do you want to go, Bub?
This
We're
is
gonna.
a political discussion. With
Right.
Don't interview each other. Just
If
say what
if
you
you're
mean.
playing a game, okay? If you're playing a game and I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to throw to my wide receiver, wide right,
Got the
okay?
hands going
Do you
already.
do that? I'm going to do it in 2 seconds. What does that do for your enemy?
Well, you know what,
Give them
Elizabeth?
time to
If the
plan.
enemy are innocent civilians, I don't want to play that kind of football.
The enemy are not innocent.
Iraq didn't
civilians.
attack us.
I am not saying innocent.
I have to say though, chat, let us know how you feel at the moment. I hate the fact so much that as of now, as of what you just said, I would be on Rosie's side. I feel dirty saying that.
Well, yes.
Chat, are we in agreement on that or no? Because back then, and I think actually it's kind of funny to watch this in retrospect, how much things have changed and how, you know, for all the bullshit they say about a million years ago, the party switched. The parties in many ways have switched. In many ways they haven't because we still have the uniparty. But I think the sort of post-Trump Republican Party is more on board with what she was saying.
Yeah, anti-interventionist.
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't care for the virtue signaling, but I agree with the sentiment. Yeah. Rosie is right. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, broken clock. But I am still Team Elizabeth for life.
You know why I don't want to do this, Joy? No, let me tell you why I don't want to do it. Because here's how it gets spun in the media. Rosie, big, fat, lesbian, loud Rosie, attacks innocent, pure Christian Elizabeth. And I'm not doing it for the rest of this.
Let me do it. I haven't heard that line. Listen, I think that's unfair.
You should watch some of the shows that, you know, you don't watch.
All of them. You accused me of watching all of those shows yesterday.
I'm okay arguing with Elizabeth.
You're just as sensitive when I'm hurt as I am when you were.
Yes.
But every time you've been hurt, did I reach out to you?
Personal.
Oh, so now I think Rosie is about to get very angry that Elizabeth won't scissor with her.
Hell, it's more like fucking garden shears.
Jesus Christ. There's a war going on out there.
That is why I like watching Dancing with the Stars. This is exactly why.
Right?
I don't understand.
I gotta say, Rosie here, this is some like 3 days Kieran energy. Just saying.
Well, I've had a great 7 days.
It's my fault if people spin words that you put out there or phrases that suggest things. And I gave you an opportunity 2 days ago to clarify the statement that got you in trouble on all those issues. I did that as a friend.
That got me in trouble. As a friend, you gave me the opportunity. That was very.
Why don't you
That was very
clarify
sweet
that?
of you. What I was asking is you, who
Yes.
actually knows me.
Yes.
Do you believe I think our troops are terrorists, Elizabeth?
I don't
Yes
think
or
that you.
no?
I don't
Do
think
you believe that? Yes or no?
Excuse me. Let me speak.
You're going to double speak. It's just a yes or a no.
I am not.
Excuse me. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Okay, I'm finished.
A double speaker, and I don't put suggestions out there that lead people to think things and then not answer my own question.
I had a question to you and you didn't answer.
I don't believe.
So I think what this was about was like earlier on the show, in like another episode, Rosie O'Donnell had said that the troops are terrorists. And people would actually, you know, now an entire fucking party believes that, but back then it was a bit of a controversial thing to say.
Just a wee bit.
That you believe troops are terrorists. I have said that before, but when you say something like 650,000 Iraqis are dead, we invaded them. Let me finish.
You don't like
Who
the
were
facts.
terrorists? I am all about facts. You know that. You tell me not to use facts because you want me to go only on emotion. Guess what? I like facts. I like them.
Guess what? I like facts. I need to make that my ringtone.
And no, I don't want to sizzle with you.
Ones you like. You cherry pick.
I don't hide. I don't cherry pick.
Did I or did I not give this panel a list of facts?
What the New York Times said. Oh my God, Debatenstein is here. We love you. Talented artist. Go to there. Are you guys still? Do you still have your like collab merch?
Oh yeah, yeah. Head to Woke Screen.
Was it a mug?
Yes. There's a couple of mugs on the mugs. We have T-shirts. We have mugs. Head to what is it? Wokescreen.spring.com.
Yes, do that. Wait, my mind was blown by what Britt just said. Her son joined the military. What a hypocrite. Maybe he was like, ugh, I grew up with this.
I want to be a terrorist.
I like facts. He probably came in like, what the fuck are you people watching? Like 15 years too late.
I've been perpetually like this right now for the past 6 minutes and 55
We're going to be right back with Alicia Silverstone.
Oh, wait, Sherry Shepherd is trying to like.
Did I or did I not give this panel a list of facts?
You know what? Oh my gosh, we're going to be right back with Alicia Silverstone. Yeah.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Because we have a lot more time.
We're talking about, if you want to change the subject,
She's trying to like go to commercial and she's like, nope, we got more time on this segment. We're not letting it go. Elizabeth, why would you not garden shears with me?
Fucking snowplow at this point.
I was just opening. People were criticizing you for saying that because it suggested something. Okay, so I said, look, take your opportunity now. You have a show right now.
I don't want to take my opportunity to tell the world. I wanted to know what people like you, but you are my friend since September. Do you believe that I think our troops are terrorists? And you would not even look me in the face, Elizabeth, and say, no, Rosie. I can understand how people might have thought that. Why don't you take this opportunity like I'm 6?
Because you are an adult, and I am certainly not going to be the person
Whoa,
for you to explain your thoughts. They're your thoughts.
Woo! The split screen. First of all, do I believe Team Elizabeth as always? But do I believe that Rosie thinks the troops are terrorists? Yeah, she has said it many times. She said it like 5 times in this discussion.
Defend your own insinuations.
I defend my thoughts.
Defend your own thoughts.
Right, but every time I just
defend your own thoughts, because I like facts. So let me finish. Oh, what a queen! I love her so much. Elizabeth Hasselbeck is on my exception list.
Defend them, Elizabeth. It's poor little Elizabeth that I'm picking on.
You know what? Poor little Elizabeth is not poor little Elizabeth.
That's right. That's why I'm not going to fight with you anymore, because
poor little Elizabeth is not poor little Elizabeth. Hashtag, by the way, we will say hashtag poor little Elizabeth.
It's absurd. So for 3 weeks, you can say all the Republican crap you want. I'm not going to do it.
It's much easier to fight someone.
For 3 weeks, because she was supposed to be there 3 weeks more. This was her last day.
Wow.
Poor little Elizabeth is not poor little Elizabeth.
That's
okay?
right. That's why I'm not going to fight with you anymore, because it's absurd. So for 3 weeks, you can say all the Republican crap you want. I'm not going to do it.
It's much easier to fight someone like Donald Trump, isn't it? Because he's obnoxious.
I've never fought him. He fought me. I told a fact about him. He didn't like the conversation. He went crazy.
He kicked your ass, Rosie O'Donnell.
And that was a big ass
That's
to
a
kick.
big ass to kick. Do you remember the debate when Megyn Kelly asked her? She was like, "You have called women fat pigs,
Yes.
ugly whores, dirty bitches," and he was like, "Only Rosie O'Donnell."
In the middle of this conversation.
An opportunity.
You don't give me anything. You don't have to give me. I asked you a question.
I asked you a question.
You wouldn't even answer it.
You didn't answer your own question.
Oh, Elizabeth, I don't want. You know what? You really don't understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Come on, that's it.
This is so good.
I think it's sad because I don't understand how there can be such hurt feelings when all I did was say, look, why don't you tell everybody what you said? I did that.
I will explain exactly, Elizabeth. Rosie would like to do a thing called scissoring with you, and she's very upset that you are a wonderful wife and mother and will not do the scissoring with her.
Arts and crafts with Rosie.
I think that was a show.
That as
All
a
you
friend.
did is not defend me. I asked you if you believed that I thought they
answer
were.
your own question. I don't believe that
Elizabeth,
your suggestion
every
was
day
right.
since September,
Yes.
I have told you I support the
I have
truth.
done this.
She's like, the troops are terrorists. Now support me. And it's your fault, Elizabeth. What a bitch.
Same for you.
I asked you if you believed what the Republican pundits were
Did I say
saying.
yes?
You said nothing, and that's
No,
cowardly.
no.
Nothing.
That is not.
Elizabeth.
Do not call me a coward because number one, I sit here every single day,
So do
open
I.
my heart, and tell people exactly what I believe.
So do I,
Do
Elizabeth.
not call me a coward, Rosie.
It was
I do
cowardly
not
yesterday.
hide. It was not cowardly. It was honest. What is cowardly?
Is there no commercial in the show?
Wait, what are they cheering about? I missed that.
Do not call me a coward because number one, I sit here every single day,
So do
open my
I.
heart, and tell people exactly what I believe.
So do I,
Do
Elizabeth.
not call me a coward, Rosie.
It was
I do
cowardly
not
yesterday.
hide. It was not cowardly. It was honest. What is cowardly?
Is there no commercial in the show?
See, let me explain to you what they are. You people like Rosie O'Donnell are very used to being around people like Meghan McCain or people like, you know, whoever the hell The View has on now. They are not used to dealing with a conservative like Elizabeth fucking Hasselbeck. Because she ain't ain't nobody walking all over Elizabeth Hasselbeck. She is giving it 10 times as hard, but not in the way Rosie wants.
I'll tell you what's cowardly. No. Asking a rhetorical question that you never answer yourself. That is cowardly.
It's directing the show. Let's go to commercial. Let's go to commercial.
I need a drink of water. Let's go to commercial.
The baby.
The baby's fine.
Here's the thing. Sherry Shepherd has a CD.
It will make you laugh.
I'll bet she does.
And Alicia Silverstone will be out here to talk about being a vegan and how it can help your spiritual and mental health. We'll be right back after this.
Oi, oi, oi.
How beautiful was that?
They don't make TV like that anymore.
They don't. Whew.
Oi, oi, oi.
Exactly. She's good at talking over the intro. Yeah, nobody interrupts Elizabeth Hasselbeck. Nobody. Poor little Elizabeth is not poor little Elizabeth. Oh, I need a sip after that.
One.
He doesn't count quickly enough. Have you ever seen the Norm Macdonald one where he was trying to bring up Clinton to Baba Wawa?
No.
Okay, I'll show you that, and then we should probably wrap up because we have to get dinner before they close.
Why, can you hear my tummy?
I can hear mine.
It's the gremlin you've got.
Yo, yeah. Somehow, for some reason, I feel over this area, I feel a voice saying, "Carrie fucking Smith."
That's your ogre chakra.
Okay, vamp while I type.
If you'd like to get exclusive merch like this, you can't because it's all sold out. So
it's limited edition.
It's limited edition. So head over to wokescreen.spring.com and get some merch.
I'm sorry. See, this is why I have the memory of a fucking goldfish. So Dylan, this is why you have to remember. That shot's kicking in. You have to remind me of things. The FNAF teaser came out today.
What the fuck's a FNAF?
You don't know FNAF?
I don't know FNAF.
How do you not know FNAF?
I don't know FNAF.
How do you not know FNAF?
What's FNAF?
FNAF is FNAF.
What is FNAF?
It's FNAF.
FNAF?
It's FNAF. There's FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, and now FNAF the movie. And there were also FNAF books and FNAF spin-offs. And I think there was some like FNAF porn out there. Like some FNAF anime porn. I don't know. I didn't look at it. I'm assuming. Where's Giorgio? Where's Giorgio and where's Cody? We support you. And now, though, it is FNAF the movie.
Five Nights at Freddy's Kieran.
Giorgio, tell us which one you like.
That's FNAF.
What?
That's FNAF.
Oh.
Five Nights at
Oh,
Freddy's
I just got it. Ha, ha, ha. There's a little bit of sympathy.
Oh, good
God. Yeah. Okay. So it's Blumhouse. So I'm a little bit worried. It looks good. I hope it's good. I'm like, please don't suck. From the trailer, it looks like it's not all CGI shit, I'm like, please, no CGI or minimal CGI, please. Like, this needs to be a very like DIY, handmade feeling movie. Trailer looked really good. I don't know if I'm allowed to show it, or we might get taken down. I played some of the original, but I wasn't really into it. I knew it. I cannot confirm or deny FNAF Rule 34. What's Rule 34? I'm not as like deep into. I was watching a video last night of all the lore, but I fell asleep during it.
I'm in no way au fait with any of this.
Okay, so FNAF.
Okay.
It is like a Chuck E. Cheese. Did you guys have Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
Do you know what Chuck E. Cheese is?
I know what Chuck E. Cheese. I accidentally gate crashed a birthday party there once.
Of course you did.
I was hungry.
So you know how Chuck E. Cheese is like fucking creepy.
Oh yeah.
So there was a Chuck E. Cheese.
Especially when there's a British man going in there at a 10-year-old's birthday and I'm
asking you to get in their van.
Yeah.
It's okay. He barely even touched some of those kids, Kieran.
Balloons.
What was I saying? Okay, so there was a Chuck E. Cheese type place called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And it was like Chuck E. Cheese, but there was Freddy Fazbear, who was a bear. There was Chica. There was the fox. Oh, and there was Bonnie the bunny. That's all of them, right?
All right.
Yeah, I was watching this last night. So anyway, I forgot with blah blah blah. Without going into all the details, the animatronics are like evil at night. So it was a game where it's like you're the new security guard. What are you looking? You can watch it, but you need to EFAP the. What the fuck does that mean? That sounds obscene.
I thought fapping was something naughty.
I thought it was like, you know,
EFAP, is that like digital?
Oh.
I have to get the Matrix to do it.
Ooh, AI, dirty AI.
Mid-journey.
Yeah, so they're animatronics characters that do a show on stage, playing instruments like Chuck E. Cheese did. So, at night, the animatronics have a mind of their own. So it was a game initially that you are the new security guard, and it'll be these dark hallways and different rooms, and you have to keep checking them because sometimes one of the animatronics will appear right in front of you. I broke my phone when I first played that because I'm jumpy. I don't get scared easily, but I'm very jumpy. So
what just happened?
It was like a game of jump scares, basically.
Right, okay.
So the first time that I was playing it, I was like, and I almost wanted to, and then suddenly when them appeared, my phone went fucking flying. Probably so many people broke their screens from that game.
It's so hot in here.
I know. Yeah. You've been hired as the security guard. The previous one left. He's too scared. Yeah. So anyway, they're making a movie of it, and the movie came out. Dylan, what the fuck is EFAP? You should watch. You watch a video. Let's pause the video and talk about it, and then we're just gonna play it. Should we watch the FNAF trailer? It's like 30 seconds. We'll watch the
first time I'm gonna be EFAPing.
Same. By the way, is there like a compilation or like clips of Norm Macdonald, that interview on The View? Because they only have the whole thing that's like 15 minutes. Like, oh wait, is this it? No. Yeah, if anyone. Oh, there's a short. We can watch that. Anyway, though, let's check out FNAF. Vampire.
Oh, sorry. So I've just seen the thumbnail for this video, and I fucking look terrible.
Well, there's going to be a new thumbnail because that was supposed to hide the fact that we are together.
Yeah, and by the way, just for a disclaimer for anyone in the New England area, if you take that picture, I don't really care because it's not that triggering. I'm just saying that there are better pictures
Not my
of
nose
me.
For the picture that will be used.
You know,
what was I saying? Oh no, there's going to be so many screen caps. There's going to be so many screen caps of us like.
Yeah.
We should, especially now that we're like over 2 hours in, our biggest fans and our publicist is watching.
Well, put it this way.
So we should pose for an ugly thumbnail.
I'm sweating.
Make it easier on
I'm sweating more than Aaron Campbell Brown in an AOL chat room at the moment. It is absolutely ridiculous in here.
Imagine people watching this who don't know what we're talking about. I think we should pose to make it easier on our biggest fan to take an ugly picture of us. So let's pose. Okay.
Wait,
like music.
Let me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's actually the thumbnail. That there is a thumbnail.
All right, let's EFAP to FNAF. You have to share first, right? You share first. You taught me how to do this.
Sharing my EFAPing. What were you on about? What are we doing?
Oh, I love you, Tina. Okay, no, you taught me how to do this. So you share first.
Yeah.
Right?
What are you trying to do? Walk me through this.
What the fuck am I going to walk you through?
Your plans.
That was my plan.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life. Hit it, guys.
Okay, that means that's EFAP, is you need to pause. So here we have the end. That's Freddy Fazbear, and that's Chica.
Is this where I hit it?
So yeah, it looks cool so far. Amazing to see EFAP becoming a common term. Love those. I don't know, who is that? Where does that come from? Yeah, where does EFAP come from? So anyway, though, it looks cool. It looks like they're not CGI, thank God. By the way, they made a knockoff movie of FNAF called Willy's Wonderland, which sucked. Nicolas Cage was the security guard. What are you doing?
No, I know a man that was arrested for something. That was the working title of his memoirs.
Okay, apparently we're like all very confused on the meaning of EFAP. EFAP doesn't mean working to something. EFAP means Emergency Food Assistance Program.
He used the British word. You don't use the word wanking here.
Some people do.
Really?
Yeah.
But they're British.
He's here. He's not British.
Really?
No. He's like a badass trucker in this country. Yeah, you can't have him.
He can keep his wanking to himself.
If you're watching this video, it means you've been selected as Freddy's newest security guard.
He's hot, by the way. He's very short. Which I think when guys are very hot and very short, I like that. Like I had an ex who was like 5'1".
It was a woman.
It wasn't a woman. It was a douchebag.
He was a quadriplegic.
It's a sociopath.
Hello?
I like so far that it looks like it's not very CGI.
What's the plot of this? Mikey gets lost in, like, help me, come
Well, it's
find
the
me.
Aaron Campbell Brown story.
We're going to have so much fun together.
Matthew Lillard. Matthew fucking Lillard is in it.
Who? I don't. Look, I'm terrible with names. I'm a visual person. There is no archive in my head. Names go in, names go out.
Like your Bukyak. Ooh, look at the animatronic.
When is this coming out? October.
Will we be? No, you won't be.
No,
you'll be here.
That's
another time. It looks. Oh yeah, they made another knockoff movie of the Banana Splits. That was like FNAF, like a FNAF knockoff.
I'm gonna screenshot
He was
away.
Shaggy. Oh yeah.
There we
go. Right, Josh Hutchinson. He is very cute. I still need to show you Norm Macdonald. Here's a short. Maybe that will do the trick. I'm very bad. I'm very slow. Are most people very slow at the screen sharing thing?
You know what you
Or is it
do?
just me?
What you do is you share the one tab, because once it's sharing,
Oh, and I got
and then you go into the
And you-
tab.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so hopefully in the future I will be less slow in my screen sharing thing. There we go.
They had Norm Macdonald on the View. Norm Macdonald came on. This was back in, I think, 96.
I
And they
wanna
brought-
hear
they said,
this
"Who you
dick
gonna vote for
talking
president?"
about it.
And he said, I just think, it'd be good to get a guy who's president who didn't kill a guy.
I love George Bush, man. He's a good man, decent. He's not a liar, a crook, murderer, or anything like that. So it'd be good to get the. See, I think we should get the homicide out of the White House
Big
and
Fat
get like
Star Jones.
a fresh start, because we don't want any more murderers.
I think we should just go on to the next question.
Oh.
Who are the murderers? Yeah.
Oh, Clinton, he murdered a guy.
But he makes this joke, and Barbara Walters loses it.
I thought it was a matter of record.
Shut up!
Okay.
Let me do this, okay?
I'll tell you what's a matter of record. You will not be invited back if you don't shut up. All right,
And so since then, my already low opinion of the View has hit the floor. They had Norm Macdonald.
I said the whole thing, but yeah, Baba Wawa was melting down.
Wow.
She did the same thing, by the way, when
She
they
could
had
afford
court. God rest her soul and all. But they had Corey Feldman on once too, who was talking about pedophiles in Hollywood, and she was like, "You are damaging an entire industry." Because that's how she called it.
Oh, it was uncanny. It's like she's in the
Entire
room.
industry. Baba Wawa. Yeah, what a bitch she was. God rest her soul and all. What?
EFAP means emergency food.
I had that
assistance.
on here.
Oh.
A fungal.
Oh, sorry. I was watching a different stream.
Yes, Matthew Lillard was Shaggy. I'm petrified about sharing my screen lest everyone see my creepy collection of Christina Hendrick. But she is awesome. I wanted to show him this movie the other night. We didn't get to it because I've shown him so many movies. But you should watch The Strangers Pray at Night because it is so good. It's so underrated. She is amazing in it. No disrespect. I love The Strangers Pray at Night. We should probably start wrapping up soon. So if anyone would feel like doing so, helping my grifting efforts, send us your final super chats because we may not be on the same screen. Well, we'll be on the same screen for you guys. For us, we may not be keeping our asses nice and toasty in the same seats for quite a while.
I've lost 2 dress sizes already. I can fit
Hopefully
into
I
my,
have
I can
too.
fit into my Adidas bikini.
And then I can just call you my theyf.
They've, yes.
My them.
Yes.
So yeah, this has been such a fucking fun week. I can't wait till you're making people think that you're a cokehead right now.
No, I've got.
What are
Right.
you doing?
Okay. Little health
I usually
check.
seem like one too, but I have allergies.
A little health check here. So I have, because my nose is bent.
Is what?
Bent.
Bent. Why are you pointing that out? Nobody would notice that otherwise.
No, look, on this side,
Nobody noticed that until you said it.
On this side, I look
like I can point out all the things wrong with my face, but I won't because maybe some people won't notice.
No, on
They
this
probably
side,
won't.
I look like a weird Elon Musk.
And what about the other side?
On this side,
Just
I
weird.
look. Yeah, exactly. No, but the is that where's your sternum? Septum, sternum. I forget the difference, but one of them is here, and you see how it's bent. So what it is one is like less. So one gets bunged up more than the other, and I've got allergies. So my little nozzin's running a little bit.
Millie, oh my God, they were calling you a skeleton on Twitter yesterday.
Oh, I told you you'd make it.
This fucking loser, all these leftists, he like shared this thing. He blocked me because I don't want to hear it. They can't handle. You can't handle the truth. And he like posted my picture to all his. It was like pretty big count to all his followers, and somebody was like, "He looks like Cobra Kai in the '80s." I'm like, was that supposed to be an insult? These people who allegedly hate me are always so damn. They always end up complimenting me somehow.
It's just unavoidable.
Hashtag old man bad.
Oh yeah. Get your merch.
So if anybody is still watching, subscribe to my locals. We're gonna do movie night soon. We should watch music. Twink Mike is Nest Mike. I don't know what that means. I think I'm like past my prime twink, maybe. Someone offered to buy me for. Oh my God, you guys! I thought I'd gained so much weight, but so I like these pants. These are the pants I wore when I went to the White House, and like, wait, these pants I wore when I went to the White House, and see, like, they don't even stay up. I couldn't even get them on. I have muffin topping.
So, pay super chats for that.
Oh yeah, super chats for that.
Yes.
That's for my cooking show on OnlyPans.
What are you cooking, sausages?
Pasta. I
Ah.
hear some people like to appear in adult entertainment fetish. I wouldn't know about that. Like some people.
That's good.
This has been so much fun though, Kieran. Honestly, you're just the greatest friend. I will never not find it hilarious that I met one of my best friends from us having the same stalker.
You know, cosmic, man.
Yes.
You know, it's
This has been the best fucking week. I'm
it's
gonna
been
miss
brilliant.
you.
We've got so much done. You know, I fixed TVs. I've
fixed Brandon's TV.
I fixed Brandon's TV, and he said, "How did I do it?" I just said autism. It's incredible.
Instead of just carrying around headphones.
I mean, he got me to his hotel room, so he got one better than the other people. So, and he also got me the first decent drink here, because rather than him taking me to places to charge me $23 for a double jack on the rocks.
You paid for it. I told you were getting fucking ripped off.
I want to be jacked off on the fucking rocks for $23.
Fucking Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I told you. I can't believe that was real. So he ordered what? What was it?
It was just a double jack on the rocks.
Yeah, they charged him $23. I was like, no. You got to say something.
And
like,
I said,
bullshit.
I said to him, now I'm very particular. I said 3 rocks. 3 rocks, because if you have too little, then it doesn't cool it down enough. I know the pace I drink. If you have too many, it dilutes it too much. So I said 3 rocks. Or put it this way: if you didn't think global warming was a thing, the fucking ice cap had melted in my fucking glass, and then he gets hit up by Lanky Lankerson, who was like,
Freeway guy?
Yes.
He was not pleased once I was me.
No.
He was not amused.
No. So no, Brandon got me my the first decent martini here. And then Tina got me.
She got the best one.
Yeah. Every time I do that, I kind of want to do vagina.
Her dog or her cat was named Vagina.
Oh,
that's my new intro now.
That's so good.
Vagina. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I'm gonna have a show next week with somebody I'm very excited. We're figuring out 2 people I'm very excited about who I've been friends with for a long time. 2 new guests. 3 new guests will be the next 3. Yeah, I'm very excited. I've one with a great friend of mine, another one with somebody who I've just loved their work for a long time, and one after that, Icon coming on to get microaggressed. Say it.
Microaggression.
Woo! Thank you guys so much for being here. If you have made it this far into the stream,
we're sorry.
Send us, tweet us, comment, send us hashtag. What is it? You should have a vote. We'll have a vote. Somebody said hashtag I like facts. Hashtag poor little Elizabeth. Let us know.
I think hashtag snow plowing.
Snow plowing. Why are my hashtags always obscene?
It's the kind of brand you have here.
That is my brand. The gutter. Kieran's back, USA. Yeah, he is. I like facts. EFAP. Vagina. That might bring up some interesting things if that's the hashtag. So yes, send us. Bye, Mikey here. B, I love you. Richo, I like facts. It seems like that's the winner. Hashtag plow that ass like a Walmart parking lot. Hashtag bukiak. So yes, if you've made it to this. Who's that coming from? Oh, I hit the button. I hit the button.
That's the voices in my head.
By the way, for everybody who is either a channel member or on my locals, leave a comment, join the Discord. I'm going to start the Discord up more. But let us know what our next movie should be for movie night. I never know if you guys want something horrible and fun.
He usually finds horrible shit anyway, so it's...
I've shown you good movies.
Right, yeah.
You show me a good one.
Well,
Goonies. I'd never seen the Goonies.
He hasn't seen Gremlins. He hasn't seen... What else have you haven't seen that was decent movies? You've not seen 1984. You've not seen...
I read it. I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I've never seen E.T. I've never seen Gone with the Wind. I read the book, though. What else?
When do I get to plug?
Never seen Heathers.
I want to plug.
Plug.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God! Of course, plug. I'm sorry. Yeah. Of course. Oh, should we mention your video?
I come all this way.
I'm so sorry. I'm brain dead, and I have 2 sips. We love you, Brainstem. I wish I knew who you were, and we could all go out. Someday you'll tell
enjoy
me.
Steak.
Hey Glenn. Chopping Ball. We should so watch. You haven't seen Gremlins, Lord of the Rings, Mikey? What the hell? We'll watch them. Let's watch them together.
Yep.
We should watch Gremlins together. I've never seen it. Yes. Should we talk about your video?
You can do.
As soon as this is done, I'll post a link. You'll send me a link, and I'll post it. So if you guys are not on Walkaway Social, you have to be on Walkaway.
What are you doing?
My video is coming next week. I got my new mic now. Thank you, Brandon. Or I'll be here the next one. Yes, sign up for Walkaway Social. Kieran's Walkaway video is spectacular, bringing in like a Walkaway international perspective.
Yes, workers of the world unite, motherfuckers.
But not in a communist way.
No, in a cool,
in a pop right way.
Yeah.
So go watch his Walkaway video, share it.
Oh, sweet
do
Jesus.
All things.
I haven't got my phone on me, but sweet Jesus.
Hashtag enjoy steak. What? What? I feel like that's a quote, a reference.
There's a quote, but it's kind of an open-ended. Well, it's an open started.
I feel like that's referring to something, but I can't think of what. Did Sally Field say that?
I don't know. Didn't ask her.
I went on a date with her son years ago. That guy sucks.
Right. Okay. I'm plugging now. All right.
I'm plugging.
Because I'm hungry.
I am too. We're going to enjoy steak.
We are.
We are.
Yeah. We're going to toast to the ending of Title 42 because those bastards fucking cook a good bloody steak. I tell you that much. So, right. Every Saturday at... What's the time I do it?
3? Or is it earlier?
10 o'clock, I think.
AM?
I think so.
PM?
All right.
No, it's AM. It's AM.
AM, yes.
Unless it's like noon or after.
Or I forget. Yeah. Anyway, every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern, if not, it's pretty much around there. Head over to Rumble and go and subscribe to the Crowdsource podcast. We're on YouTube as well, but you know, the capitalist in me, Rumble lets you monetize straight out the gate. So, you know, I'm being strategic with this. Head over there. We cover everything. We sort of have three stories that aren't really getting talked about. Then we have the Culture Jam segment where we'll talk about culture. We'll talk about, you know, music, all of those things. And yeah, we have the merch over at wokescreen.spring.com. What else do I do? Locals. Join my locals, which is kieranwhite.locals.com. Gets you access to the magical Telegram chat, which is popping. Head in there, and we have a supporters call every. When do I do that one? I do it every Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, and it's great because unlike, you know, doing calls where it's on video, we do it purely audio and calling and everything. So that's brilliant, perfect. And then lastly, head over to wokescreen.substack.com and read all of my my mumblings. But
what about Wokescreen?
Well, Wokescreen, yes. So I'm currently building out that site. I've had a couple of, you know, life things to deal with, but that is going to be, you know, we are the only place pushing back and creating our own creative counter-cultural revolution. And so if you're an artist, you know, Debatenstein is in with
an
crew,
artist
an
made by a
artiste,
person.
an artiste. And, you know, come along, and there are plans to suit all creatives. Whether you don't want to build your own store, you can get commission of the stuff you sell through the store using that stuff. We're going to have an in-person event, training, all of these things. Now I'm back in a great US of A. I can plan all kinds of goodies. So, yeah, watch out, America, because I've already been planning with people this very week. Good people.
The sausage fingers.
Big people. Great people. Magic people. I just like doing this. So yes, that's my spiel.
There's Cody. I was wondering where Cody is. I was going to say Cody called you.
Well, I was just, you know,
you channeling. I was going to say he called you Wokescreen Zaddy.
Well, exactly. I was just doing it until he turned up.
Yeah, we missed you. Hi, Cody. Yes, so do his stuff.
Yeah, do my stuff.
Snowplow his stuff, one might say. Enjoy steak with
EFAP over my stuff.
EFAP over his stuff.
Yeah.
And subscribe to my... Oh, wait, do we be more plugging?
Oh, I think I'm all plugged out.
Subscribe to my stuff. They are below. Join my locals, become a channel member, do all the things, like and share. And I hate doing the YouTube stuff, but do the YouTube stuff. I have a Substack now. I have a new essay coming out next week. I'm working on 2 more. I'm gonna have videos. I have a new video coming soon. New show next week. Do all the stuff. Oh, and if you have made it this far, send us hashtag I like facts, hashtag EFAP,
hashtag booby smoothies.
Booby smoothies!
Booby smoothies!
Booby smoothies! I love you guys so much. I love you, dude. This has been the best week.
I cannot thank you enough. I can't thank Tina enough. I can't think. I can't think of thanking Brandon enough, and everybody. So it's been an absolute lovely coming home experience because this is my spiritual home. So, and yes, watch out, America. I am back, motherfuckers. Woo! So, yeah, you
just
can...
like say it.
Eh?
Say it. Microaggression.
Just like microaggression.
Woo! Love you guys.
Mwah.
Good night.